Gundam Astray Red Frame build. Episode 3.
Okay, well, here we are. Episode 3. And there he is, star of the show, Mr. Low.
Lag Unit 02-2. Part C12. Clip.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to and hello. As I clip away with my Metal Earth clippers.
Lag Unit 02-2. Assemble Part C12 to 02-1.
I mentioned that because, by the end of this show, they may be different. Anyway. Look at that. We are almost through building the other leg.
Lag Unit 02-3. Part C2 and C11. Clip.
Probably didn't have to show the other leg, but it is a mirror image. Left and right. But I happen to be right-handed. You can see here, I use my right hand. But I do have a left hand. As Gundam has right and left. But they, yes way. But
Lag Unit 02-3. Part C2 assemble to 02-1.
in some cases, it makes a difference. In some cases, it does not for the part. But the number will indicate what goes where.
Lag Unit 02-3. Part C11 assemble to 02-1.
And there we have a kind of keyed in positioning. Series of grooves and a series of notches. Hey. Check this one out.
I'm ready. You ready? Take some.
Lag Unit 02-3. Part A10 and A11. Clip.
Well, part A10 and A11. We've used those parts before. Yes, we have. And they were also called parts A10 and 11. So it wouldn't have mattered if I used these or those. And actually, when you look at them,
Lag Unit 02-3. Part E3.
and E3, don't forget about E3. Anyway, these ankle bracelets, these white things, yeah, there they are. I don't know, the weak point, ask me.
Lag Unit 02-3. Part A10 and A11. Assemble to Part E3.
Well, I guess did I do it differently the last time? I think I tried to attach part E3 and then tried to put the A10 and A11. Fell off anyway. You know what? I just assemble this little ankle bracelet and try your best to clip it on there. I'm gonna think about modding that maybe later.
Lag Unit 02-3. Part A10 plus A11 plus C3. Assemble to 02-1.
All that for that little ankle bracelet. Ha ha ha. No, they're kind of cool actually. What are they? They look like little thrusters. Thrusters? Something like that. I don't know.
Lag Unit 02-3. Part A14 and A15. Clip.
Mm-hmm. So these things cut out fairly easily, but for some reason, maybe because these are metal clippers, they're probably not the best ones. So anyway, we'll look into that later.
Lag unit 02-3. Part G15. Clip.
A G15. Gray. The gray.
Lag unit 02-3. Part G15 assembled to part A15.
Which basically is keyed in piece and fits in nicely. Like the other side.
Lag unit 02-3. Part A15 plus G15. Assembled to 02-1.
These gray parts are, I do believe they're holders for some accessories. We'll be building a little later on in the build.
Lag unit 02-3. Part A14 assembled to 02-1.
Kneecap. Yeah. I think that's just a A14. Is that a doubled up piece? Is there an A14 only for one side, left, right? Perfect. Check it out on Instagram. Okay, now let's get to it. I felt the need to pick up the Army Painter. Well, a little unboxing of this in this little kit, which I picked up at my local hobby store, and I was really after the clippers, but they threw in this bottle of glue, which I don't need for my Gundam, but I guess here's my, it's funny, I call this an X-Acto knife, which is actually a trade name, which is, this is actually a hobby knife, to be clear, folks. Hobby knife. I did not say, the X word, but anyway, it looks cool. It's red, kind of matches, but ooh, careful, very pointy and sharp. If you want to change a blade, of course, like a good hobby knife, you just kind of twist that off and it loosens up the collet at the end. Anyway, hobby knife, but this is what I was after. These clippers are meant for plastic, actually, and that was the thing that drew me to this Army Painter, the hobby store I bought the kit from. Actually, this was all they had, really, was this brand. Anyway, I'm not here to endorse left, right, center, whatever. Of the, the spring on this is cool. Check that out. That's neat. And these look like they're well made, and they were recommended. The Army Painter. Yeah, these guys are from somewhere in Europe, actually. Two guys, Swedish or something. Anyway, you can look them up. And the clippers, which I'll use now on
Waste unit 03-1. Part B10. Clip.
And we'll see how it goes. Okay. I'm happy. Okay, let's try these brand new Army Painter clippers out, and they are, oh come on, yes, I know they're the Army Painter clippers you just bought. Clip. And that was awesome. Do it again. Yeah. That was a clean snap. Hello. Snap. Bang. Okay. I'm happy.
Waste Unit 03-1. Part B10. Twist 90 degrees.
I thought I'd include that instruction because, yeah, that's part of it. And that little thing kind of clocks 90 degrees there. Make sure you have the orientation. But all of that is movable.
Waste Unit 03-2. Part C5. Clip.
Waste unit. Yes, the waste unit. Of course, lots of waste. Waste not, want not. Okay, C5.
Waste Unit 03-2. Part C5. Assemble to Part B10.
And that fits in quite nicely there in a kind of feathered notch.
Waste Unit 03-2. Part A7 and D12. Clip.
And this is part A7. Part A7 and A7. Is it A7? And this is part E12. Okay, I get it. Alright, you'll see. E12 will... They fit around the side.
Waste Unit 03-2. Assemble Part A7 to B10.
Now you can just see how that notch keyed part fits into that nicely.
Waste Unit 03-2. Assemble Part E12 to A7.
And this part snaps over top to secure it to the stem. And that's just one side. And we will repeat for the other side. Again.
Waste Unit 03-3. Part E13 and A8. Clip.
And the right side was 12. The left side is 13. Oops. And right side 7, left side 8. Okay, I get it. Anyway. And
Waste Unit 03-3. Part A8 assembled to 03-2.
And of course, if you didn't get it the last time, here, let's do it one more time. Key in notch, red part over white part. Just like that. Anyway, this is my first build of a Gundam. Gundam. How do you correctly pronounce that anyway?
Waste Unit 03-3.
Oh, this is interesting.
Part A9 and D6.
And I'm not sure
Identify.
what the heck is that symbol. It looks like a... I'm not quite sure what that was. Is that an eclipse? Kind of weird circle thing. Anyway, I
Waste
do
Unit 03-3. Part
believe
A9 and D6.
that indicates some kind of a option to do it one way or the other. So Anyway, let's take a look at that. Oh, so look at that detail. These parts are awesome, I must admit. Oh, using the hobby knife, that is what we do. You gotta clean up that extra plastic. That's nice looking. Look at that.
Waste Unit 03-3. Part E6 assembled to 03-2.
Well, it's no longer part B, what, B10? Now it's 03-2.
Waste Unit 03-3. Part A9 assembled to 03-2.
Right, so that slipped on very easily to those two dowels. And that slips over the top and snaps in quite nicely, having that nice two-tone red and white contrasting, and of course movable. Look at that. This is the articulated waist unit. Thank you. Check it out on Instagram, yes, if you'd like.
Waste Unit 03-3. Part E8 and C6. Identify.
Okay, let's move on to the front side of said waist unit and finish it off for good.
Waste Unit 03-3. Part E8 and C6. Clip.
Well, I must admit, comparing this to a Metal Earth kit, this is going together a lot more easily. The only, I guess, challenge at first was the translation of the Japanese instruction manual. For me, anyway, honestly. Anyway.
Waste Unit 03-3. Part E8 and C6 assembled to 03-2.
And that's that. I guess once you get the... Is it true once you've done one, you've done them all? Is that true? That's what I would think. But there you go. That part is finished before you know it. Lickety split. And oh, bask in the glory of waste unit 03-3. Okay. Okay. Beautiful.
Arm Unit 04-1. Part B9. Clip.
Alright, moving on to the arm unit. That's cool. That, this part here really, I don't know, sells it for me. That articulated arm part. Oh, my goodness. When I first saw that, I thought, well, how did they do that? So I'm assuming they've extruded the white part and then after added the red parts by hand or by some fashion. But anyway, there they are. Bing. Part B9. Look at that. So that's pretty good. We're coming very, very close to the end of episode 3. So thanks, folks. Oh, don't cut yourself. Oh, don't cut. Oh, there you go. Anyway, we'll clean that up. We got to do a couple of things to this arm, and then on the next one, we'll get into more of the build of the Gundam Astray Red Frame build.